Good day, my darling oddities, and welcome back to Otter Space, the part of your brain that thinks that your mom doesn't know what that sock was doing under your bed. But trust me, you exist. She knows. This is broadcast from Otter Space. I am your host, Otter. The T is silent, and my guest for today is none other than Socko. Ah! Hey, hey. Hello, Socko. How are you today?
I'm doing okay, all things considered. My
I
hip hurts really bad.
I was not aware socks had hips, but I
Oh, I'm
suppose
sorry, meat suits
yeah,
hips
yeah.
hurting really bad.
You know, I was gonna say your stretchy band got was a little little loose, but that sounds way worse than just a hip pain. So,
Oh, it's so loose, baby.
oh my goodness. All right, well, Socko, for anybody that doesn't know you back home, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little about yourself?
Hi, I'm Socko. I'm a funny little internet creature. I play video games. I make video games. Uh, my blue sky is a stream into my conscious mind.
Hmm.
So I will say whatever comes to my mind and put it on blue sky.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. All right. Well, very good. Welcome. So you mentioned right there that you make games. I did not know this about you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I actually have God, 10 years now in game design.
Oh, wow.
I started in 2015 when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm. Anything that I can send the oddities out to get and play?
Uh, I do have a really short um dating sim, and by short I mean 3 seconds long.
Oh, wow. That is short.
Yeah,
I,
I kind of just threw it together for
I
Valentine's Day like a couple years ago.
I hesitate to ask, but what does one do in a 3 second dating sim?
So you remember the Shadow Wizard money game meme?
Yes.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's just that, but with Socko.
Okay, I respect it. All right, that you know what? That makes me think a lot of. Are you? I don't pretend to know how fresh out of the package you are, there, Socko. But do you know of the ilk of Newgrounds?
um,
Sounds like a
uh,
yes.
yes, I sadly did not discover the internet until I don't want to say until Newground was on its like last legs of relevancy because I still believe it's relevant.
Fair enough.
Uh, but by the time I was online consistently, um, it was probably about mid 2000s.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I'm sorry, not mid 2000s, like mid 2010s.
okay. So Socko might be a little fresher than Otter, but we're not sure. But that's neither here
Yes,
nor there.
I escaped the mines of Kentucky a while ago.
The mines of Kentucky. I wasn't aware they had anything in Kentucky but chicken.
uh, there's a lot more in Kentucky than you believe. Just come on down to the caves.
No, the last time I did that, I wound up with like four short guys, a medium guy, and then a bunch of like an old wizard, and it was a weird week.
So what you're saying is you're Legolas in this situation.
Yes,
What do your special elven eyes see?
terrible, terrible things. Here, let me take off my glasses. I'll show you.
Oh,
All right, so there you go. My
very spooky.
All right. So that said, Socko, so you mentioned you kind of bit you gave me both ends of the story on Twitch. So would you say you're a Twitch streamer?
I listen. I haven't been as active as I would like.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of been, it's been a little hard getting the energy to actually get up and stream.
Oh, that's a big mood
Uh,
right there.
yeah. So I keep telling myself, oh, I'll definitely come back eventually.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not gone. I'm super active on Blue Sky.
I have noticed.
So I wouldn't say that Sokko's not graduating anytime soon, but
Nah.
streams are they're a little hard mainly because my internet is trash. as
Word,
well.
word. And my understanding is you might have done the wrong kind of rain dance today and wound up with a bit more of a storm than initially thought, huh?
Yeah, the voguing didn't work.
Yeah. Well, that
My
happens.
power went out for a good bit, but luckily I am connected to the power grid of the casinos.
So they
So,
are on top of that shit.
oh yeah,
All right, that's you know what? Fair enough, fair enough. I'm on the other end where people kind of forget my building exists until something goes terribly wrong, and then they're like, "Do you really need heat?" It's like we're a senior center.
I feel you. That is me and Mrs. Socko's old apartment to AT. When
Mm-hmm.
had the worst power grid, and if it was a light breeze, a small trinkle of rain, our power would cut
God.
out.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. My
We were
goodness.
always the last people in the town to get the power back.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So would you say you consider yourself a content creator of some ilk? What the fuck?
Ah!
Ow!
There are bears! The bears have
Uh,
been unleashed!
hello, Voodoo. Yes, it's bear time. I'm gonna. That seems shorter than usual. That's odd. I gotta sit down and tinker with that. Fucking goddamn it, Steve. Hello, Voodoo. I need to fix my bear cannon at some point. All right. Content creation. Would you consider yourself a content creator?
Oh, I think everybody's a content creator.
All right.
You know, especially, I do make content. My
Mm-hmm.
games are my content. My
Of
funny
course.
internet postings are my content. Uh, yeah, I like to also like to put out silly little pictures.
We do like
The
little pictures.
punchline, the punchline being Socko, or I am Socko as the punchline.
The punchline of Socko is always the right answer. Except for
Exactly,
in
that's
the
what I'm
game that
saying.
we'll play later, but we'll get to that. Reiko says, hello there. Hello, Reiko. Welcome.
Oh,
And how long would you say you've been Socko in the current iteration?
ooh, that's a God. I've been Socko. I want to say since 2022.
Okay, all right, about about 3 years, yeah.
Yeah, but I never do those like stream anniversary posts because I don't feel like I stream enough to be able to be like, oh, it's my 3 year stream anniversary.
Right.
Like Conda, he had his 3 year stream anniversary a while
That's
ago.
true. That's true. He did. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty bad about that too. Even though I do stream, usually people have to remind me. So
Yeah, but this iteration of Socko, there was actually another iteration of Socko that I called the Bastard Man.
we're gonna come back to that, but continue that thought.
I was the Bastard Man for a little bit because I lost the original Socko um, files, but I found them and I went
Mhm.
back to the original.
Okay, so you were Socko, and then the Bastard Man, and then Socko again.
Yes, I was
Okay.
I had to do a lot of editing to get the Socko files back.
The Socko files sounds like a criminal record,
It,
sir.
it might be.
We have discovered the Socko files. Bum bum.
It could also be a very bad X Files ripoff.
I can't even remember the tune. You know what? I did not watch a lot of. That's the one. There it is. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I
Why could I
I
not
was
remember that?
I was online prime MLG memes
Ah,
era, so I am very familiar with the X Files theme, even though I've seen maybe like a few episodes.
I was gonna say. I feel like I've never actually watched much in the way of X Files itself. But
I just know the basics of it.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, it feels like one of those serialized shows. Like random alien, something happens, something else happens. The end.
Oh yeah, those are my favorite kind of shows. I love shows I don't have to pay attention to.
Like, I might make some people angry out there, but every episode of House is the same episode of House. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, you've seen the meme.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
vexes me.
More mouse bites.
What about space? It's always lupus. It's
Always.
never lupus.
It was lupus.
Have you tried the drug? Yes. You're stupid for trying the drug.
So fun fact, I actually got myself in trouble by saying it's never lupus once.
Really?
Yeah, well, because I was at work. This is way back in the days where Otter worked in the deli. I was at work and I was just kind of minding my own beeswax, by which I mean listening in on everybody else's conversation, because I mean you're wrist deep in chicken fat. What else are you gonna do with your life than
Yes,
pretend you're anywhere
average.
else?
An average Friday night for me. Got it.
Yeah, well, it was not by choice. I was making that sweet $7.50 an hour, baby.
Bro, you made $7.50?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I was making that much in my first job.
Yeah. Well, this is after some time, and I didn't sue the company after the incident, but
Ooh.
yeah, but
Mysterious.
and don't think I forgot about the Bastard Man. We're gonna come back to the Bastard Man. But
Let me try to see if I still have the Bastard Man file anywhere.
Yeah.
I think I deleted it because I hated it so much.
but so fire lupus fire. But yeah, anyway, so I'm there wrist deep in chicken grease, and somebody's talking about, and the only thing I hear out of the entire conversation is they think it might be lupus, and I go, it's never lupus. And they both turn to me, and the one that was talking was like, I actually suffered from lupus. And I'm just standing there like,
oh no.
I'm just gonna go back to my chicken now. But yeah, so I just happened to hit the one situation where it actually was lupus, and I felt awful about it. Okay, so tell us more about the Bastard Man. I want to know about this.
All right, so this was like maybe early 2023, back when I was actually streaming regularly. Because
all them years ago.
Yeah. So I had like a way better work schedule, so I was able to actually stream and have energy at the end of the day. When I upgraded my computer, I used to have this laptop back in college, and I didn't know much about actual desktop computers, so when I traded it in, I didn't realize I was trading it down.
Oh.
So when I finally traded up, I was really happy, but then I realized, oh wait, all my original draft for Socko.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I tried to redraw Socko in a new art style, and it's okay, but it's definitely, fun fact, I drew my avatar, Socko, me, drawn in MS Paint.
I believe it. And I say that with all the love in my heart.
We love MS Paint in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this was the first draft.
No, you can't improve upon perfection.
That's what I keep saying. I knocked it out of the park first try.
Nailed it.
But when I lost the files, I kind of, had to try again.
Okay.
And so up came Bastard Man Socko. And I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it's all I had for a while. But then I remember that I made a meme involving the full Socko avatar.
Right.
And so it was hard, but I had to edit that meme, get all the dead space out of it to get the original Socko avatar from that meme.
Oh man, that must have been a ball ache.
Earthing a fossil.
In there with chisels and shit, just scraping away the meme.
Scrape away the meme. Try to get the sweet, delicious Socko underneath.
that is future archaeology. MS Paint is awesome beat art program.
It is highly underutilized. I hate that people don't give it the respect it deserves.
That's fair. Well, I can't be trusted with any form of art program, so yeah. Anywho, so how was? I'm just dying to know what makes Bastard Man Socko different from regular Socko.
Like, if I could show you, I would. I definitely would have it on my old Twitter account.
Yeah, but we don't go to the Darklands.
Yeah, I don't go. I think I deleted my Twitter. I might still have my Twitter
Same.
account because I don't want anyone pretending to be me.
Yeah.
But then again, why would you pretend to be me?
For the
There are so
babes.
many. Oh yeah, I'm brown in it. Like, why would you want to be Socko? I mean, there's so many better people you can pretend to be.
This Socko's gonna need a dry cycle. He's just swimming so deep in it.
Oh yeah, make sure you add that extra. Uh, throw in an extra Tide Pod. I'm musky.
Just don't eat it.
Don't eat
The
it.
Tide Pod, of course. All the things at your
Socko
discretion.
is edible.
Everything's edible once.
Exactly.
Here's your life advice for the day. Okay, but
Yeah,
describe to me what made Bastard Man Socko differently. I must know.
It was a lot more straight lines. It was a lot more like the way I can describe it is Socko, my Socko model now, me Socko. I'm a little pudgy.
Right?
This was not pudgy. Maybe like a little too much effort making it look like a sock, not enough like a puppet.
Like handsome man Squidward, but Socko.
Yes, exactly.
Just something uncanny and uncomfortable about it.
And I just didn't like it because you can't improve upon perfection.
That's damn right.
And just this Socko just kind of makes me happy to look at.
And that, you know what, that's the way to be. All right. So
in fact, I based these off of the Socko design is based off Flork of Cows comics. So I love that guy. I love this comic.
Flork of Cows.
Yeah, if you look at how he draws his character and you put it up next to Socko,
all right, hold on.
You're going to kind of see that I stole the body shape.
Flork of, yep, there it is. Oh, that's what, you know what? I never knew that had a name. Never knew that had a.
I've been following his comics for years. Listen, I'm never going corporate, but when he announced that he was having a VTuber agency, I was a little sad I didn't get chosen to do it. It's called Socks, and I'm a sock. How do you pass that up?
You know what? I'm looking at this, and I mean the following statement in absolutely the best way, but nobody has an excuse not to make art.
No, that's exactly. You don't need. Oh, I don't know how to say that. You don't need to be like artistically inclined to make art.
It's very true, very true. And again,
That's what pisses me off about AI.
Oh God, exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Otter 1.0, you know, like if I had to stay with that, I would still be right here. It would just be a lot less I don't know, movable.
Mm-hmm.
I just got very lucky at just the right time to find my model mama when I did, so yay. But that said, there is no excuse for, you can make something, even if it's not what you think is the best, you can make something better. Hello, LJ, welcome to the show.
Hi.
God damn it, Steve.
Do it.
He has Steved me. I hear doggos.
Yes, that is Shepherd and Banjo. They are best of friends. They are fighting.
They always fight. My dogs are not the best of friends, but they always fight. Or at least Odin thinks he's fighting, and Petunia's just standing there like, what? Because he's a little Cocker Spaniel, and she is a big, fluffy cloud. Oh. But neither here nor there. All right. So, as I explained to Socko before the show, I will explain to everybody, I have been working on integrating themed episodes every month. So last month's theme was romance. This month's theme is fortune. So Socko, I want you to tell me about when you had the most fortunate day of your life.
I wouldn't say it's the most fortunate day of my life.
So far.
Yeah. But 2020, one of probably the worst years on record for a lot of people.
Yep.
Pretty good for me.
Animal Crossing was out. It was fantastic.
Also, 2023 was also a really good year. I'll get into that later. But 2020, a lot of good stuff happened to me. I left my old trucking job.
Mm-hmm.
I was not a truck driver. I worked in logistics. but it's easier just to tell people I was in the trucking industry than say, oh, I did OSD and log audit on weekends. So I just say I was in the trucking industry.
Oomphy! Hello! Persona Jojo Chrome, hello! Welcome to Outer Space.
Hi, hello. So yeah, I started
Hey!
my teaching job. I traded up on my my old truck. It was a '98 Ford Ranger.
Nice.
I had it since I started started high school, since my junior year of high school. It was a hand me down of a hand me down of a hand me down of a hand me down.
Mm-hmm.
So it was falling apart, but it served me well in my college years, my high school years. So I have a soft spot for it, even if it's been called a death trap by 4 different mechanics in 2 different states.
Okay.
One time I had to sign a papers to get it out of the shop, saying that I understand that this is a death trap.
Yeah, that's how you know you got a winner. I had to do the same when I married my wife.
Oh,
My father-in-law had this. All right, sorry. My wife might even be watching. I'm sorry about that, love.
um, and also the best possible thing, that's when me and Mrs. Socko started dating.
Yay! That's so nice. Now,
She turned my life around for the better.
aw, that's so cute. So how did you and Mrs. Socko meet? Were you in single sock seeking pair event of some kind?
No.
No.
So what had happened was, before I left for college in 2017, I was in a friend group. I'm still in that friend group. I don't know why I started saying it like that. But
I
my
was
friend group,
before. I still am now, but I was before.
yes, I was in a friend group, and they invited this girl to join us, and you know, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't we don't talk about anything pre 2021 personality wise. I was not a good person.
That's fair.
Uh,
We all have to do a certain level of evolving along our life.
yeah, so before I left for college, I wanted to have a little get together with all my friends, and so they brought her, and we were curt with each other.
God,
We were curt.
fucking hell, that was loud. Oh, the Valley of Plenty, the Valley of Plenty. Oh. You know, that one sound bit always guarantees I get a copyright notice on my VOD. Fun fact. Also, for whatever reason, it's ungodly loud on my end.
You're not trying hard enough. You're not getting.
Is that an Ultra Kill reference? No. Spare Change, I believe, is
From The Witcher.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know the song is from The Witcher. The name Spare Change, though, I think is that's Payday. That's Meowth Smooth. Spare Change.
Spare change.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
Spare
what you hear.
change.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really got through The Witcher.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I never did either.
Okay, I don't feel so bad. My wife bought it for me and was very happy for herself to have bought it for me because she thought for sure that it was going to be my new Skyrim. It was not my new Skyrim. It tried to
Oh,
be.
we're talking about the video game
Yes.
of The Witcher, not the Netflix show. Get boned! Get dunked on, kid! Oh.
I love that you open your mouth and the bark comes out. You went to Universal Studios today. Let's go.
Yippee! Ooh, good for you.
Fancy
Congratulations.
pantsy.
Studios.
Very nice.
Fun fact, my college, the college I went to, is like a 20-minute drive away from Universal Studios.
Yeah. How about that?
Gosh, where was I? So, before I left,
Yes.
that's when we first met. We were Kurt-ish. And then I left for Florida, Orlando, Full Sail University, baby. my alma mater.
Hold on one second.
And
I don't know what that command is supposed to do, so I'm gonna say no. It probably doesn't work. Otter is extremely low tech on his streams. He has no idea what he's doing.
I feel you.
So go on.
Hard.
Orlando, Florida.
Yes, so I went down to Orlando, Florida for college, and she was in our Discord. We talked every so often. One of the first things we really talked about. You have you heard of Rooster Teeth? You know Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, I know Rooster Teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, you know their show Ruby.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that's like one of the first things we kind of quote unquote bonded over.
Okay, all right.
I like to be what was called a funny asshole. Where I thought being an asshole was funny. And then I met somebody who thought being an asshole was funny. I had a whole, is this how I am to people? This is awful.
Ghost Redeem.
So, and then, when I got back, this was, eventually after I graduated, I had the choice of either staying in Orlando or going back home to good old Mississippi.
Fucking Hello, Skitch. I am being abused tonight, and Socko is having the hardest time telling his stories.
It's okay. It's funny watching you.
Hello, Skitch. And also, Skitch purposefully, I believe, used the other Ghost Redeem, so we're gonna get bombarded again in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Oh boy.
It happens.
I'll try to keep it within 4 minutes then. So, God, where was it?
Yo, let's go! 25 bits. Thank you, Skitch. Yes, the bits do help the pain. But you didn't have to do that, but thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the biddies.
Meh. Okay, so choice to stay in Orlando or go back to Mrs. I, Mrs. S, Mrs. SSI.
The Mrs. Pissy I Sippy.
Wait, what?
What? Mississippi, that's what I said.
Uh-huh.
So,
there it is.
All the beans.
Wait, no, that was a regular one. That wasn't the ghost one. We're gonna get 2 more.
Oh boy.
10 degrees back home.
Oh
Holy shit.
God.
That's
beans.
It's no, 10 degrees. That's cold, man. Average Irish weather. Oh, okay. Wow, I did not know that.
I feel bad for you. I hate the cold weather.
I mean, I like it, but damn. Okay, Orlando. We'll get there eventually, I promise.
We'll get to Orlando eventually. So my dad lived in Navarre Beach, which is a kind of a subdivision of Pensacola. So he was like, hey, do you want to come live in Pensacola and still live in Florida, or do you want to move back to Mississippi? I made the decision to move back to Mississippi.
Oh.
No reason, just I like being home.
Yeah.
And what's the point of this story again? I completely forgot. What's the point of this story?
We were supposed to be getting to I believe how you ended up with Mrs. Socko.
Right. Okay. So when I came back, I was a different sock from when I left. I'm not afraid to admit it. It will definitely get me crucified on the internet, and I deserve it. I was a hardcore. I have a speech impediment. Give me a second. Right wing guy.
Oh, yep.
Like I'm like full on.
Both buttons were red back then.
Both buttons were red. At one point, I unironically had a Deus Vault.
Oh, darling.
I listened to all the podcasts. Yeah, I was not a nice guy, but going to Orlando, getting out of my
Ghost Redeem.
Nice. There's they are.
The other one's gonna be coming like a couple seconds behind it.
And getting to meet other people who weren't, like-minded individuals.
Right.
See people different walks of life. I definitely came out, a lot more left-leaning. I can't even remember when it was happening. It's when Trump was putting the immigrants in cages.
Jesus.
that's kind of when I took my first step back, and I was like, no, that's not
Something's
okay.
not
Actually,
right here.
I was like, no, that's not okay. That you shouldn't be
Jesus.
doing this to people, and it
Uh,
caused me to have a whole identity of crisis identity. I like to think I came out on the better side. I'm still, you know, yeah, I'm not saying I'm a great guy now, but I'm
nah.
better than I was when I was 16. There they are.
Hmm.
That's
Know,
why I try not to judge people who are like under the age of
right.
20 or something for having shit opinions.
Well, you know what they
Because
say?
they're just kids.
They say if you don't look back on your own life and cringe, then you're not growing as a person.
Exactly. That's how I've been living my life on.
Yep. So,
Hold on. I have a text from the wifey.
hi, wife.
Can you please turn the air down? She's home. I'm okie dokie. Give me like 5 seconds.
Fair enough.
I'm not going too far.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna read chat. So, JoJo says, "Don't play around with the sonic drowning sound." The thing is, I didn't even get to watch that video with sound yet, but I knew what sound was playing on it. Right? Ah,
Gonna take my seat in my squeaky chair.
yay! Welcome back. My brain farty.
Party?
Yeah, no, I was reading chat, and the sonic drowning sound is absolutely a whole. Bro, do not be putting loss in my chat. Come on now. I used to follow that webcomic religiously.
Really?
Control Alt Delete, yeah. And then it took a weird turn, just very, very abruptly. I mean, and I'm not even talking about the fucking miscarriage thing. It was just like suddenly it was like, okay, now we're superheroes. And like, the fuck just happened? Like,
There's a very special bond that you have to the first webcomic you religiously follow.
yes, that was not my first one. The first one that I religiously followed was a little something called 8-Bit Theater.
Ooh, 8-Bit Theater. I might know what you're talking about.
8-Bit Theater was a comic made entirely with sprites from the first Final Fantasy game.
I
And
do not know what you're talking about.
okay, check it out. The website is not, I mean, you could probably find it if you go to 8-Bit Theater, if you just Google 8-Bit Theater. But okay, hold on. A whole lots is going. Persona just JoJo. No. Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people. The only pounds I need.
Oh no!
What are you going on about there, JoJo?
I know what JoJo's talking about. It's a
Wow.
Hatsune Miku video. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hatsune Miku does not talk to British people.
Okay then. Wow.
I think my first comic was God, what was my first comic? I can't even remember the name. It was like 2 cats. One was blue, one was pink.
VG Cats.
Oh my God, VG Cats! Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't thought of the name in years.
Yep.
It's a name I haven't heard for years.
Yeah.
It was like my first major webcomic I got obsessed with as a young little babu.
So, it's a Miku meme. Yeah, I'm just getting filled in on that. So yeah, my first one was definitely nuclear. So it's actually nuclear power, NUK clear power. And then there's 8-Bit Theater within that. A bunch of other stuff that I never actually got into, but to this day, me and my best friend will just quote things from it over and over again.
Nice.
It was very invasive in our lives. And then there was a period where I would check the same, like, 6 webcomics every morning while I took my morning bathroom break. So, like, and VG Cats was in there, and then there was, like, VG Cats, I kept up with Flufflepuff for a while, but then I found out that Flufflepuff was just kind of not a great person in the background, so I hear. So Otter just kind of bounced off of that situation. LFG was big for a while. I don't know. I could go on and on, but anyways, neither here nor there. This is not the webcomic remembering. Have you ever heard of a site called Play by Web?
Play by web. I cannot say I've heard of it. No.
Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely older than you, by a handy amount. Uh, oh my goodness, Play by Web was so big when I was a kid, but really all it was like the one of the first text chat boards.
Mhm.
Um, Otter, can I show you this funny video? You can send me a link on a DM on Blue Skies. I will check that out later. Thank you.
Funny internet videos. Oh boy.
Yay. Um, but that said, we are past story time. We are past discussion time. So we are gonna.
Oh.
So we are gonna move into the game.
Wait, let me finish my story. I like talking
Oh,
about
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you.
Socko.
I don't know. I thought you were done. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm almost done. I promise.
I spaced out somewhere around
It's okay.
feeding cats. Like,
That was on me. But yeah, after I came back from college, we just kind of started hanging out with my friend group again. She was there. We started to get to know each other a little more, and then on 2020, me and her went. This was before the virus.
before, so it was in like the first 2 months of 2020.
It was either before the virus or like not after the virus, maybe like a little after the virus. We lived in the south, so
Yeah. So everything moved a little slower at that point.
Yeah. We went out drinking at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and then I was like, hey, I kind of turned down on our other friend coming because I just kind of wanted to hang out with you, and she was like, Socko, is this a date? I'm like, do you want it to be a date? And so that was our technically first date. Our actual first date, we went to the movies. And back then, movie tickets were like $5, and they were playing a bunch of old movies. We went to go see Friday the 13th, the original.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, very nice.
Now we're married.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. That's a sweet. You know what? That's a perfect segue from the romance topic to the fortune topic. So thank you for being the perfect segue, Sock.
I am whatever anyone needs. I am
You are a sock of many uses. Many threads.
Many uses indeed, yet boy.
So that said, now thank you for sharing that story with us. First of all, thank you for taking us on that journey, even if we took many a detour.
That's an average story time with me.
That's fair.
My students hate it.
Yo, Friday the 13th, Ryko says. Let's go.
We saw a bunch of old horror movies. We saw original Nightmare on Elm Street. We saw Halloween. God, what else did we see? There was one night they were going to play Empire Strikes Back, but we had to cancel because she got sick.
Yeah, well, can't make 100% of the shot to take. Anyways, so that said, we are going to move onward into the game for the night. So, Socko, I explained it briefly before the show, but I will go ahead and give everybody the once over again, as I am apt to do. So the game is Utterly Punishing, and I will project above our heads in this here yellow box a riddle, a question, a lead-in to a joke of some sort. Your job, dear Sock, is to find the answer to that riddle, the kick, the punchline to the joke, or the pun that is trying to be made, or at least close enough where I consider it close enough. That said, if you do make it, then you win the round. Congratulations, you win, and I lose the round. And if you don't answer it, then you lose, and I win. In every round, the loser will suffer the consequences of the wheel of Otter nonsense behind your very socky head. We will spin the wheel, and we will suffer the consequences thereof. That said, you do have a bit of a lifeline, but also a risk to take. If you are absolutely stumped on one of the puzzles, on one of the questions, you may pull the audience, and the audience may even respond. And if they do, and you take that response, and it is wrong, then you will suffer not just the punishment, but twice the punishment, because it took two of you to be wrong. So if it... So that means you will spin the wheel twice and suffer both consequences. Are there any questions?
Do you validate parking?
I don't validate even myself, so we're gonna go ahead and... That's why Otter's in therapy. Otter's the
Oh,
type of guy to make a Family Guy-esque cutaway gag. I absolutely would.
I,
Um,
if I had the power to make Guy cutaway gags, I would.
you know, I should try and figure out how to do something like that. Like just give like pre-set up the gag, right? The video that plays, and then work my best throughout the entire stream to lead to that. Like I can't even think of a good joke, but I could do it. I think I know how I would do it. It would just be a real pain in the ass. And we don't got time for that. It is now time for Utterly Punishing. Are you prepared, dear Socko?
No.
Good answer. Let's go. The first round. What was the mummy's favorite type of music?
What was the mummy's favorite type of music?
Feel like I'm channeling my inner Olmec. Anyone? Olmec?
Ooh, good reference.
Thank you.
Reference. Friend Otter,
Yes.
I would think the mummy would be a big fan of rap music.
Rap is correct. Socko taking the first win. Jojo right behind Socko. All right.
I have taken the first napkin.
All right. Well done. First blood to Socko. Let's see what the wheels got in store for my punishment. Go. All right, the wheel is starting us off nice and easy. We're going to have the first bean of the night go to me.
What's the problem, Space Boy?
Bloop.
Got a problem with bean?
We love beans in this house. All right, round two. Boop. What do you call a large African mammal with long hair and sandals? The
Large African mammal. What's up?
I'm just pondering over what was wrong with me when I wrote this.
What do you call a large African mammal with long hair and sandals?
Oh, I remember where I was. Okay, no, I'm with you. Or I'm with me, at least.
A large African mammal with long hair and sandals. Listen. Yo, chat, help me out.
Socko is reaching out. Keep in mind, like 70% of these I've written myself, but 30% are from the internet at large. I don't remember what percent this came off of. But I do remember the answer, which I'm proud enough to think it must have come from me because it's stupid as fuck.
Large African mammal, long hair and sandals. Yeah, I got none.
Jojo says no idea. Camel.
Camel. Listen, I'm gonna use my old Baptist teachings from back when I was a good boy in the church. The answer is Jesus.
So Jesus is a large African mammal.
With long hair and sandals, yes.
Well, whatever. I've already offended the church.
He did canonically have long hair and sandals.
That's fair. That's fair. I've already offended the church enough this week, though. So, I forgot about Ash Wednesday when making the calendar, and well, they're serving hamburgers tomorrow. Which, yeah, I'm not of that ilk, so it did not occur to me. Mustard.
Me neither.
And none of my editors caught it either, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not the only one that fucked up on this.
I do not keep up. I'm not a follower of any religion, but I keep up.
Anyways, we've kept the audience waiting in bated breath long enough. What do you call a large African mammal with long hair and sandals? Why, you would call that a hippopotamus.
Damn it!
Oh, that is the response I live for.
Hurt my hand with that one.
Yeah,
that was a joke,
sounded like it.
Ow.
I choose to believe it was 100% authentic. The wheel spins for thee, dear Sock. Are you okay and ready to suffer the consequences?
Are any of us okay?
I just meant your hand.
Oh, my hand, yes. My hand is fine.
Alright, great. Spin the wheel. Get out. I shall never leave. This is the shit I live for. And, you know, the wife and kid and, you know, whatever, all that.
Gotta live for the wife and kid.
All right, alphabet battle. The spinner gets to choose the topic, and the loser of the battle spins. So, Socko, the way it works, you pick a topic, any topic at all, and then you give me something from that topic, starting with the letter A. I must respond with something from that topic, beginning with the letter B, and back to you for C, back to me for the D, as it goes on and on. The person that cannot think of something for their given letter first will lose the game. If we manage to make it to Z, great. It's a tie. We both win. We move on with our lives. But if one of us can't make it, then the loser has to spin the wheel. Either in your case, spinning it again, or in my case, spinning it. Can chat participate? I'm going to go with not until after the other person has failed or given their answer, just for the sake of fairness.
Oh, you're going down, Otter.
All right, so what is your topic, dear Sock?
As the challenger, I do declare that we shall have a battle, an alphabet battle of video game
Video game powers?
titles.
Title.
Titles
Oh,
of video games.
oh, Socko, buddy, boy. Again, I'm an old gamer. Bring it. Let's go. Give me something starting with A.
Starting with A, let's go with a recent game, Avowed.
Avowed. All right, very good. I'm going to go with Breath of Fire.
Ooh. Call of Duty.
Oh, okay.
Specifically Black Ops 2.
All right, Dragon Age. Easy.
Ooh, good one. Earth Defense Force.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I'm going to take the easy way out on this one. FIFA.
FIFA.
Yep.
Gex.
Ooh, nice. Gotta remember my alphabet. E, F, G, H. Halo.
Ooh, also good one. I. How long do I have to think?
Until I get bored.
Okay, so I's. I is a very good letter of the alphabet. It's nice, it's strong, it's rigid. It's a pillar. It's literally a pillar. It has a top, it has a bottom, it has a middle. You can see the letter I anywhere you go.
Would have thought I'd say Fortnite. I'm not a big Fortnite person, not gonna lie.
Since I made a visual novel, I will go with another visual novel. The official KFC sponsored visual novel. I Love You, Colonel Sanders.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Hij. Well, I could be a real punk and just go Jungle Book from the Sega Genesis.
Hey, it's a video game.
But I feel like that's too easy. I mean, then there's always Inscription. Oh, that's a good one, JoJo. Oh, well done, JoJo. Props. Yeah, me either. I would have been stuck. That's a good one. All right, so I'm gonna go with Jack and Daxter.
Oh, that was one of my first video games, Jackson Daxter.
Weird turn. I liked Jack and Jack 2 and Jack 3 or Jack 2 and Jack 3. But you know, after a bit you just had to jack off, you know?
Yeah, good old jack off session.
K, you're up to K, yep. Oh, that's easy.
Wait, Killing Floor.
Not what I was expecting. I was thinking Kingdom Hearts, but Killzone's a good one too. HIJKL. Legend of Legaia.
Ooh, good one.
There's a deep cut for you.
I'm gonna go to my favorite video game trilogy, Mass Effect.
Nice. HIJKLMN. Neverwinter Nights. It was almost my first MMO, and then my computer died. Back in the day.
Ooh. Yeah, my friends, they love the game. They love the game you just said that I've
Neverwinter Nights.
Neverwinter Nights, yes, they play it every once in a while.
Yeah. Right before I got into World of Warcraft really hardcore, my family was trying to find, because we had played an ancient MMO called Tibia together for a long time. That's that. In fact, that game is so old. In 25 years, this year is the first time they're adding a new class.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's been around forever. Basically, it takes up less
Tibia?
space. Yeah, Tibia. Um,
Sounds humorous.
uh, you know what? The thing is, every area in that map was named after a bone. So, like one of the continents was fibula. Yeah. So, Tibia, isn't that a bone in your arm? It absolutely is. But it is also a video game on the internet, and if they didn't decide to randomly go with their own crypto coin, I may actually have looked into.
Ew.
But I found, like, when I heard the announcement that they're adding the first new class in 20 whatever years, I was like, oh, I wonder if that game's still worth playing. I go back and it's like, buy Tibia coins on the blockchain. I'm like, no, it's not.
Buy a Tibia coin. It's on the blockchain.
Yeah. I paraphrased to some degree, but but that was my first MMO. And then my uncle tried to get my grandparents, because my MMO, yeah, exactly, ew, cryptos, right? We pretty much just all played the MMOs together because that's how we bonded, I guess. And Neverwinter Nights was like slated. It was going to be our big family project, and it just did not work in the computer. And then some time passed, and we wound up managing to download World of Warcraft on dial-up internet, and the rest is fucking history, as I sit in front of a Horde banner behind my head.
Ooh, spectacular.
That said, HIJK,
Oh?
L, and then N, yeah, so you're on O, because I gave Neverwinter Nights.
One of my favorite horror games, Outlast.
Oh, very good, very good. NOP, oh, that's too easy, Pokemon Blue, specifically.
Pokemon Blue. Ooh, I was Pokemon. My first Pokemon was Pokemon Emerald.
Blue, and then I lost my copy of Blue, but for whatever reason, my grandmother had decided that I needed to have both versions. So I had just a copy of Red, so I started playing Red, and then, yeah. Everything else is history from there. Q.
R.
No, you're on Q, buddy.
Q?
N-O...
Q?
LMNOPQ, yeah.
Oh, Qbert.
Oh, that's easy, okay. I was just gonna say Quest. Or Quest 64. QR. You know what? I know there's a lot that I could choose from, and my brain is just like it's like that scene from The Simpsons where all the viruses try to go through the door, and they're like, "I am invincible," because none of them are getting through right now. R.
I got a good one for R.
How am I freezing on R? I'm positive there's like 10 trillion games called with an R in it.
There are.
There are. Hey! Jojo, I appreciate you giving me the answer. I am not going to take that one because I can do this on my own. That is a good answer, though.
What do you think? I shall take a little hit of the Pinjamin to help my hip pain.
That's cool. Me and Penny Lane are hanging out. That's why I'm progressively becoming less coherent. And probably why I'm having a hard time with the letter R right now. Not gonna lie. Rayman.
Rayman, good. So R, we're oh god, S.
Yep, don't die. S is for Socko.
S is for the. God, that's not called the Socko dating sim. It's called something else. I can't. I'd be lying. All right. S. First game that I ever bought on Steam was Super Meat Boy.
Fair enough.
When I had a very shitty laptop that could barely run Minecraft.
I got onto the Minecraft train a little late, admittedly. How did which one of us got M? And I'm surprised we didn't use M. Minecraft for M.
Oh, I used Mass Effect.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, so that was, so I'm on T, I think, right?
Yes.
Yes, T. Turok.
Good. You. Ultra kill.
All right. Shout out to JoJo in the chat. TUV. Hmm. JoJo is pleased with you.
Yes. Ultra kill is peak.
TUVVVV.
Uh-oh, the dogs are starting.
You know what? For the worst thing, my brain just keeps saying V for Vendetta, and I'm like, shut up. That's not helpful right now.
There's probably a movie tie-in game.
I mean, you're probably not wrong, but that feels like a cop out. And I'm not typically ashamed of a cop out, but that's a cop out even for me.
Cop out, schmop outs.
Oh, Beautiful Joe. There we go.
Ooh. I've always wanted to get into Beautiful Joe, but I never had the console to play.
Valorant. Oh my god, I am so stupid. I don't play Valorant, but I know of it.
Valorant is very popular amongst the kiddos now.
Yeah.
So W. I am very happy I got. So now I can talk about one of the few games to join my 500-hour club. A game that I have spent almost $300 on because it told me how much money I have spent on it.
Goody.
I am talking about the free-to-play Warframe.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. See, you're saying
I've
all these.
also gone for the...
Go ahead.
Ooh. I could also any of the Warhammer games are also. I like Warframe.
See, you were listing off all those stats and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, he's talking about Warcraft, and it's like, yeah, 300 hours. I've definitely.
I never got into Warcraft.
You're probably better off. I'm at a point in my life where I'm teetering back and forth on whether I'm just gonna, eventually give up on WoW, or if I'm kind of stuck in it forever.
I feel ya.
But
That's how I feel with Dead by Daylight.
to give you some context, if I do /played, which tells you the amount of time you've played on a single character, if I do that on my main character, it's not measured in hours or anything. It's like a month of straight played. Yeah, something like 300 days. It's almost a year, I think.
Ooh.
Um,
I think that Warframe, Payday 2, Skyrim,
oh yeah.
and Dead by Daylight. Those are my. I have put, not even counting the PC version. I have put in some hours in Skyrim.
Yeah, word. All right. X is for XCOM.
Oh, I love me some XCOM. Oh, they need to make a new game soon. I love you, XCOM. You're my favorite game. Chimera Squad was okay. Yes. Why? Yakuza.
Oh, all right, very nice. And
Specifically, Yakuza 0.
Z is for Zoids for the GameCube.
You could have said anything with like zombie in the title.
That's true too. Zombies ate my neighbor. There were no survivors. They were all dead by daylight. Ayo. He said the name. All right.
Yay!
Let's see here. All right, we are over our projected hour, but we're doing okay. So, what do you say to, let's say, 3 more rounds?
Baby, it's only 8 o'clock for me. I'm good.
All right, excellent. So let's go ahead. Blip. Why did Mozart hate chickens?
Wait. I have to keep myself accountable. I had to spend twice.
Oh shit, you're right.
I have to keep you accountable too.
See, we just did battle. Oh, yeah, you did lose the battle. Yeah. I gotta go. I might be back. I don't know. Thanks for stopping in, Jojo. Take it easy.
Bye, Jojo.
Was that your uwu voice?
Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, say something serious in a very uwu voice.
Mm-hmm.
Him. I'm very sorry to tell you but it's lupus.
Fuck. I hope that person's still alive, or I'm gonna feel real bad. All right, well then, not too bad, lol. All right, yeah, that wasn't too bad. All right, now then, why did Mozart hate chickens?
Because he was a vegetarian. That is my final answer.
Final answer is not correct. No, Mozart hated
Good
chickens.
answer, nephew.
Mozart hated chickens because they wouldn't stop talking about bok, bok, bok.
That one hurt a little bit. Ooh, that would make me not feel good.
That's a good pun. Will hit you right in the stomach.
Ooh,
The punishment comes to thee. I honestly don't remember if I came up with that one or if I found it. Either way, I love it.
I wouldn't take credit for that.
All right, Socko, you must sing your country's national anthem as a chicken. Everybody rise.
Everybody rise. I don't have a saluting thing, so just imagine I have a little yarn hand saluting. Him. Oh God, where was I? The song.
And the rocket's red glare.
Play baseball!
Play ball! All right. Very nice. Reiko says Mozart hates chickens because he was a dog named Odin. That would be a plot twist. Although, Odin, are you Mozart? He's not available for question right now. Yeah, my dog hates chickens for some.
How you doing?
Hello, bye-bye. All
How
right.
you doing?
Next round. Boop. What did the drummer name her twin daughters?
What?
I must have found this one on the internet.
What did the drummer name her twin daughters?
You're gonna be as surprised as I am, I promise.
Madame and Tiss.
That's pretty good. I don't know. Let's find out. Where was it? Badum and Twist? Show me Badum and Tiss. And a 1 and a 2. Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh, I took physical damage for that one.
Fantastic.
I took physical damage. Oh, I'm dying. Oh no.
So, go my mighty wheel.
Thanks for you scratching. You just an itchy boy. You my little itchy boy.
No. Okay. Whew.
Bean time.
Bean goes to Socko. Bloop. Oh, that's an awful. We're gonna move that bean right over here next to Socko. There we go.
Yippee.
All right. It was very, very close to the Uno reverse, so I got nervous for a second there. All right. Another round. Go. What's big, gray, and doesn't matter?
Big, gray, and doesn't matter. I feel like this is a brain joke.
I'll never tell.
I'm gonna gray matter. I want to say the.
All right, remember to.
Doesn't matter.
There you go. I was gonna say you're gonna want to reread that.
I big, gray, and doesn't matter? Doesn't matter. I'm going to say, use code Socko at checkout for 0% off. That's on any website. Use code Socko.
Doesn't matter if it's the Adam and Eve or...
If I could get sponsored by Adam and Eve, I would.
That'd be a plot twist no one saw coming.
Adam and Eve, Bad Dragon, Manscaped, reach out to me. Just a quick little tangent, I promise. On Twitter, Manscaped had me blocked. Because I would keep adding them and be in their comments like, listen, just sponsor me. I will shave my balls live on stream. There is nothing I won't do for money.
$20 is $20.
Yeah, $20 is $20. That's money, baby.
Oh my goodness. That's the deep Socko lord. Socko has blocked my Manscaped.
I was blocked by a lot of companies.
Alright, so what is Big Gray?
I do a bit of trolling, as the kids say.
As the kids I want to say, I doth doeth a bit of trolling myself. Yeah.
A smidgen of trolling.
A smidgen, a wee bit. A trollette, if you will.
It's also socially acceptable to make fun of, to antagonize companies.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, but that said, what's big, gray, and doesn't matter?
I don't know, what is?
Well, it would be an irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I got better shit to do than this, man.
No, you don't.
I could be filing my taxes.
I should probably do that. I should be waxing my balls.
I could be waxing these nuts. I could be taking stuff down, any fallen limbs out of my yard.
Just spending time with my loved ones, hanging out with
my wife. Just kidding. Very happy to be here, Otter.
I know. I'm just. That said, I'm still gonna punish you. Go, my mighty wheel.
Wheel, around she goes. Well, where she ends, no one knows.
Oh, is it gonna be a very beanie evening? Nope. We gotta get a nice big Socko ara.
Ooh, that's a good. Should I try doing?
Make me feel things.
A female RR or a male
RR? I don't care about male or female. I just want to know about Socko's ara.
Okay. Let me get nice and close to the mic.
Oh my goodness, my tail just went from 6 to midnight.
Hey Otter, how you doing? Just want to say you've been doing a hell of a good job. Otter.
Oh my goodness, I am in love.
Oh, I hate it. I felt dirty doing that.
Most people feel dirty when they come on to me.
Did you watch this couch after Trashy? Lord knows what kind of fluid. Oh, hello! I saw that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Francois washes herself though.
Not saying
like a cat.
Trashy's dirty. But she might have some juices.
We did have a good time. Oh no, says Ryko. Imagine Elon. No, we are not going there. No, LJ, sit down. Give me the spray bottle.
Ew. Listen, I don't want to think. Don't kill my buds.
We're moving on. What was the snowman going through a bag of carrots?
Nobody knows.
Good try. You're in the right neighborhood, but you're not in the right car. It's because he was picking his nose.
Damn it!
I think we might have just entered the thunder round, by the way.
Oh, there's a thunder in my pants right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness. Is it? It's another bean!
Two little beans!
Alright, keep it going. Why does Waldo only wear stripes?
he wears stripes because the pattern makes it hard for the eye to see, especially when they have him shrunk down and among people of who are wearing red.
All right, so that we need to boil that away, and we need to find the joke, because that's a good answer. That's the correct
Not
answer.
everything is a joke, Otter. Sometimes
This is outer space. Everything's a joke. I'm a joke. You're a joke. My jokes are jokes. It's a.
Socko is not a joke. He is a sock. I'll have you know. But why does he wear stripes?
I'm trying very hard to think of a pun using the word sock and joke and making it sound terrible, and I'm just not coming up with anything.
It's okay. He wears stripes because he's very flattering in stripes. Final answer.
No, Waldo only wears stripes because he doesn't want to be spotted. Spotted.
Ooh.
Spotted.
Ooh.
The chat's a joke. No, my chatters are wonderful individuals. But jokes are also wonderful. We're just gonna go right on to punishing Socko.
Ooh. I feel like that joke was punishment enough.
Never enough in outer space. Ah, goddammit. I knew that was gonna catch up to me eventually.
Yeah, good answer, nephew. Good answer.
Alright, that's fair. You know what? Logic and karma have to catch up to me eventually. Here we go. Alright, let's see what my punishment is. I deserved this.
Where it lands, no one knows.
Sing a song chosen by the other person. Alright, so you get to pick a song, but I do ask that you keep in mind that Otter is old.
Otter is old.
Ruff!
Yes, Shepard, I understand. Let's see. Let us go with a good classic. Let us go with I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
I wish I had a lights button. This one goes out to a very special sock. You are my fire, my one desire. Something when you say, I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but
a mistake.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
Tell me why.
I never wanna
Hear you say, I want it that way.
Real with you, Otter. It's a little. I'm having some flooding in my basement. If you catch my drift.
Goodness gracious.
Tell you, we're not allowed to have basements in Mississippi.
Oh, good. Moving swiftly on. Oh my goodness. All right. How do you catch up raw?
How do you catch a bra? You do it by. You do it.
No, that sound is how you get the bra off. Come on now.
Yeah, it always making weird little noises always works.
Could I say?
You know what? I'm gonna take the L here. I do not know.
No, you catch a bra with a booby trap.
God, now that you say it, yeah,
Now it seems obvious, right?
Now it seems obvious, yeah.
Punish the sock. Also, apparently, I decided 3 was not enough because I think we're going for the half-hour mark at this point.
Let's go! LFG baby!
Atta bean! Oh my goodness, it is a beanie evening. Wow! Sound like R2-D2.
That'll be a can of free holidays, baby.
What a hillbilly Speaking of that accent, what do hillbillies drink from?
Hillbillies drink from. Ooh, they drink from. Hillbillies drink moonshine.
This is true.
So they drink straight gasoline. They drink straight from the pump.
Well, let's it's a dangerous move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. What do hillbillies drink from? They drink from hiccups. Hiccups. Hicks.
Okay. I really did need that one explained to me.
It takes a minute. Lurk mode, need a shower. You know what? Everybody needs a shower after spending an hour with Otter.
Oh yeah. No offense. This couch is a little musky.
Hey, she takes offense to that.
Through no fault of my own.
All right, Socko, give us some unethical life advice. Strap in, folks.
You want some unethical life advice?
The wheel does.
You want some unethical life advice? Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to open your ears. I'm coming at you live with some information. Gamble! Go out gambling! 99% of people who stop playing before they hit the jackpot. You can gamble! The pain behind your eyes is telling you to gamble! It is human conditioning to go and gamble! Gamble the rent money! Gamble the grocery money! You can double it!
If you're
no as an answer.
If you're struggling with gambling addiction, please call 1-800 I lost my shit. Moving on.
This is Socko telling you to gamble. You will win.
Oh goodness. So those of us in outer space do not condone gambling with my money.
I condone gambling, especially to underage children. Gamble your lunch money. Gamble your books, your book fair money. Open a lemonade stand. Gamble the 25 cents you get.
But watch out for ducks. All right.
Watch out for ducks.
What do you call a canine magician?
Let me ask my canine. Banjo. Bubba, come here. Come here, Bubba. What do we call a canine magician? Do you know? You are a canine.
Not all canines know each other, man. Jeez.
No, but he's a smart boy. He knows. Banjo, what's your name? Uh-huh. Banjo, you can't say that on TV.
Damn it, Banjo, don't get me canceled.
That's one of the words you can't say on TV according to the FAA.
Otter canceled because talking dog.
A canine canine magician.
Yep.
David Wooferfield.
You know what? I wish I'd thought of the joke, David Pupperfield. That would have been great. Thank you for... I'm going to steal that in the future, but for now, the answer is a Labracadabrador.
Labracadabrador! Of course I would have thought it. I was looking at Banjo, and he is a black-mouthed girl. He's a very good boy.
Oh, there you go.
He is my best friend. He's my emotional support animal. If anything happened to him, I would be inconsolable for weeks.
We wish the best for Banjo. All right, so my empty water cup tells me that this is the last round, so let's punish Socko one more time and then do one more round, and that's it.
The sock hole is ready for a good thrashing.
Oh, is it? It's another RR! Do you want to redo the RR, or do you want something fresh and new?
The wheel has decided.
All right.
And Socko is always one for the whims of fate.
That's fair.
Mrs. Socko is missing out.
For real.
2 RRs in one day.
I know, right? Jeez.
All right, I'm getting nice and close to the mic now.
We can feel your tonsils on the back of the microphone.
Yeah, I have it in my mouth right now. It's deep in there.
Oh Jesus.
We're gonna do a female one this time. Let me put on my best female. Let me be Femme Socko for a bit.
Oh, he's putting on the frill.
Ada.
I think I was more moved by the other Socko.
Yeah, no, that wasn't good.
Now, Bastard Man Socko, there's an RR that'll get your motor running. But we don't talk about that without the payment first.
We don't talk. I need about. I need
One more round. Here we go. Last round.
one more round
for all the marbles.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Double or nothing.
What kind of tea is the hardest to swallow?
The hardest tea to swallow. Oh. The dogs are playing. The hardest tea to swallow is reality.
You have done it! Socko with the last round win. The dogs go wild. Alright, we're gonna finish the night by punishing my ass and or tail. Let's see what we got.
Let me give Shepherd his Otter chew toy.
Well, that feels insensitive. Alright, Socko, I have got to at a big creator with a pun. So, let's see here. Give me a big creator on Blue Sky.
I'm sorry.
How do you spell rah?
A big create. How big are we talking?
Doesn't matter to me.
Threshold for being a big.
Brother, I have no knowledge of the difference between big and small. I will at
Shepherd,
anybody.
Shepherd, come here. I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. You need to you need to chill your tits out a little bit. Let's go with first big person that pops up on my board.
Okay.
Let us go with. Can't go with Otter.
Yeah, I'm not big.
Let's do my favorite. I don't know if he's agreeing with what I'm talking about. Let's go with one of my favorite musicians right now, Baby No Money.
Oh my goodness, it's gonna get sick of me. Baby No Moolah, I believe it is on Blue Sky.
Baby No Money.
All right. Wait.
Baby No Sense.
Baby No Sense. Oh, I at the wrong. BB No Sense.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have his app right here. It is. Yeah, you're right. It's Baby No Moolah.
Okay, I was gonna say nothing's coming up. Okay, BB No Moolah. All right, they're gonna get sick of me. I tagged them last time too. These casual scaffolding best viewers on. Oh, fuck off, bot. All right, hold on. We're gonna.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh.
We're bot phobic here. No clankers.
Yeah. Hey now. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead.
On them damn clock.
We don't need this window anymore, so I'm gonna go over and we are gonna remove. Figure out where the frick there it is. Lost track of my mouse. This is also a great way for me to kill time trying to think of a pun to send to BB No Money. The last pun I sent them was about beekeeping and honey. It was not clever. But we are gonna hop over, and before anything else, I want to take out this bot. For the spite!
Take him out. Take him out back. Lie him against the wall. Give him a cigarette.
Put the bandage or put the bandana over your eyes and hope.
Look out at the. Just think about the rabbits, Lenny.
Tell me about the rabbits.
You didn't think Socko knew classic literature, but now you do.
We are a sock of many stories. All right, let's see here. Here you go.
Killing him. Kill a bot. Was it kill a bot? It was like.
Be gone.
Grapes of Wrath? No. What am I thinking of? Wasn't that that book?
I think that's Grape. No, that's not Grapes of Wrath. Holy crap! What is that from? Oh my goodness.
I'm totally. Lenny and George of Mice and Men.
Okay. I knew there was a small animal involved, but
also one of my favorite bands when I was a little in what's I freshman in high school. I was really into like screamo and new metal.
All All right,
I still am.
let me think here. I need to send a joke to BB No Money. Hmm.
Ugh.
Hmm.
What's a good joke for baby no money? The obvious answer is something involving money.
Yeah. Why do dollars make terrible decisions? Because they got no sense. Tag at Socko.
Oh, hi, Shepard. Did you like the joke? Did you like the joke, Bubba? Did you enjoy the joke, Bubby? I think they want to. Oh, it is 8:25. They're probably.
All right, there we go.
I'm kind of hungry too, actually.
Well, then that is the perfect time. So, Socko, I gave you one other assignment before stream. Do you recall what it was?
Yes, you did give me an assignment before stream.
I sure
And
did.
I totally remember it. Yes, we talked about it a lot, and I really spent some time thinking. I'm gonna something. Plan. Have a plan for who you want to raid.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, I have the perfect person just came.
So Socko is gonna find us a victim to raid. So we are gonna go ahead and call it there. And Socko, who are we? Who are we raiding?
We are going to be raiding a good pal, acquaintance of the sock. Don't talk to him a lot, sadly. I'm in his Discord, yet I am not active. We are going to be raiding. Oh. We are going to be raiding. Oh no, that's you. Oops. I almost said my good pal Otter TV.
My evil twin, Otter TV.
Ooh, we actually have two.
Okay.
One has one viewer, one has 3. Let's go with the my friend has one.
Okay.
I like to support the small ones.
All right.
Giraffe Stev.
Yo, my boy Stev, let's go.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
like
Stev was almost a guest on the show, but we had some scheduling errors. So, but that said,
I would have definitely watched.
we are going to send our Ray of the Oddities over to Giraffe Stev. So, one and all, thank you for joining us today. And until we see you again, we are Otter here. Good night.
Don't forget to gamble!